Racing Podcast. It's the ultimate ride where the rubber meets the road and the sparks fly wide. From wrecks and wins to what's going online, we cover it all, every moment in time. Fights in the pits or a hero's last stand. If it happened at the track, you'll hear it firsthand. Tune in and buckle up tight, cause the Bench Racing Podcast is your fun night.
Thank you for tuning into another episode of the Bench Racing Podcast, presented by Beth Szerzinski, Michael Olson, and myself, Derek Crane, where the talk is fast, the drama is real, and it's all about the local race scene. Proudly sponsored by Finn and Louie's Pizzeria, Dirt X Industries, and Sprecker's Brewery. So start your engine, boys and girls. It is showtime. Well, that's a wrap for Wilmot's 75th season racing. So we're going to touch on that, but also the main topic for this episode is going to be the Fall Classic, Friday and Saturday. Both nights had some barn burners, and both nights had some WTF moments. It's going to be great. We'll be doing Driver of the Night, and then Wilmot's done, but American Sprint Car Tour schedule and Circle City schedule will be I'll be discussing that, and then we'll be reviewing our bets and the final total. And if you hear a baby, that's not me. That is my son, Landon. He's here in studio with me. So hopefully he's good. And I'm trying to find a Sharpie, which I can't find right now. This should be good. There we go. All right, but let's get this show on the road. And we'll start. Who do I start with? We'll start with Beth. Beth, how was your weekend?
My weekend was good. No racing for once. I went to a concert. That was fun.
Okay. Who'd you see?
Jason Aldean.
Never heard of her.
My mom really likes the artist. My friend really likes the artist. So I was like, sure. Like, why not? I bought tickets. And yeah, it was fun. My mom was like, oh, I've never seen you that dressed, Beth. I'm like, that's a compliment or I don't know.
They play your favorite song? This was Saturday night or Friday night?
Saturday.
Saturday night. Gotcha. Okay. Did they play any of your favorite songs?
I mean, yeah, all the songs I knew, so I liked it.
Okay. Cool. Michael, how was your eventful weekend?
Long. Extremely long. Friday night, I had the honor of attending Blake and Summer Sisters, or Kreiser, if you ask them how they say the last name, wedding. It was a beautiful night. Congrats to them. And then Saturday, came out of retirement, like we talked about last week, and it was a solid night till it wasn't. I played it conservative. I didn't want to tear up somebody else's car or anything, and we ended up blowing the motor in it. No sign of it coming. Just coming down the backstretch, they yelled caution. I saw the car sitting in the middle of 3 and 4. I cracked the throttle, and it made the quietest tush noise that I've ever heard of a motor blowing. And Brandon and his dad, they got pretty tore apart. The number 6 cylinder rod left the chat, and the cam is broken 5 spots. So yeah, that was fun. It was really fun until that happened. I can't thank Brandon and Craig enough for letting me do it, and kind of doing a one-off deal here just to reminisce on the good times. So yeah, thanks to them. And that Sunday, I also went to a concert in McHenry. We saw Brian Martin, Flo Rida, which 18-year-old Michael at the time of his life. Let me tell you how big of a fan I was of Flo Rida back in the day. And then Bailey Zimmerman was also there. So that was fun. And now we're back to reality this week.
Of no racing for a long time. Well, at least in Wisconsin, at least. Wisconsin.
I'll be at racing this weekend and next weekend.
Ooh, where are you going?
Brandon's gonna run Beaver Dam's Fall Classic this weekend, so I'm gonna go there, and then Next weekend he's running the 141 Fall Classic, so definitely not going to miss that.
Ooh, yeah. You know, it'd be kind of cool if all three of those tracks work together. Well, two, well, possibly three if Beaver Dam doesn't shut down. But if they work together, of like all the classes that are going to be running at all three of those tracks, have like a mini championship.
Oh, that would be really cool.
Like so it'd be Street Stocks, Bandits, Modifieds, right?
Then Sport Mods and IMC Stockers.
Yeah,
You know what would be really, really cool?
Hmm.
Beaver Dam bringing Wingless back for one last race.
Nah. I love Beaver Dam, but it's...
That was the track for Wingless. I loved watching Wingless there.
No, I'll tell you the track for Wingless. Plymouth. Plymouth is a really good track. And again, sorry for anyone that can hear Landon. Apparently he wants to talk on the show too. Yeah, no,
like a new cover photo for this one with Landon in the corner.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna just replace my face on the bench racing podcast with his baby face. As I smack him with my earphones because I forgot that I have earphones on. But yeah, so my weekend was different. Traded the 8 cylinders for 4, rear wheel drive for front wheel drive. And yeah, Beth, you can go suck a fart because they might be going highway speeds. Yeah, Landon thought it was funny. Because even though they're going highway speeds, they are so much fun to drive. So much more fun to drive. Well, I've only driven sprint cars. So far it's the top fender car to drive right now. Love to drive a trans fender modified and and a street stock at some point. But yeah, huge thanks to the McKellips Racing team and Tiny Horse Racing and all the Orths and Rooney and Tiny Horse, because like it was fun just in general to drive a new car, but then it's so backwards from everything that I know. And Tiny Horse and Kevin Chasen and Austin North and David McKells were telling me kind of how to drive the car and what I was doing wrong and in the heat race on Friday. So I'll get more into that throughout the show with the Fall Classic stuff. But yeah, that was my weekend, and then went to my aunt's birthday, 80th birthday on Sunday, and then yesterday we had shop night. And yeah, I didn't get out of Wilmot until 2:30 on Saturday morning and 4:45 or 4:30 on Sunday morning. So a lot of drinking, a lot of great times. I was actually a little bummed, Michael, that you left so early.
It was a sad night for Michael.
I know. I'm sitting in staging and they're pushing you back, and I give you like the WTF like that, and you're just like, you are glaring forward. I'm like, that ain't good. That is not good. That is not good. So, alrighty. So let's start talking about the Fall Classic on Friday. Beth, you weren't there. Michael, you're at a wedding. But yeah, we'll just kind of touch on the Friday night stuff. So I got some highlights here, some bullet points. Street Stocks, 3 cars finished the main, WTF. Logan Julian put on a barn burner with a 40-plus night old car. That was pretty cool. Dashes suck, by the way, 100%. Now that I was in the Bandit for 20 minutes while they're doing their pill draw for the dash, that sucked. And Banshees are so much fun. Everything backward. And Preston Rue was disqualified, which I just found that out when I was just doing this, the stats. Yeah, I don't know what that was about. Because he did end up officially finishing. He was third on the last caution, but then there was a caution, and then Jordan Paulson got around him. So he ended up finishing 4th, but then I saw that he was disqualified. So that kind of sucked there. Michael, you said you were kind of watching on Flow and My Race Pass a little bit.
Yeah, and then Saturday morning, I spent my morning laying in bed rewatching everything on Flow. So I'm fairly in the loop. Okay.
Was there anything that kind of stood out on Friday night race-wise that was pretty good, pretty bad?
Logan Julian's a freaking animal.
Dude, seriously.
Like, they always say cautions breed cautions, but he is living proof right now that wins breed wins.
Yeah.
Because he won his first one, and now he can't lose.
Yep.
When he does lose, it's usually not his fault.
Nope.
Because the race car's all mangled up.
Well, so that one was 6 nights old, brand new everything that he mangled up. So when he went back to back, that's on this car that he's driving right now.
Mm-hmm.
So I told the old man, like, why get rid of it? He's like, well, it's 40 nights old. I'm like, well, then switch the Heims. Like, that's what we're really talking about when we say 49 old. It's not like the chassis flexes out, but like at the same time, you want to take care of your radius rods, your arms, and that stuff because that just wears over time, and that's what usually breaks and takes you to the wall. I'm like, just switch that stuff out and keep going. So,
well, he did flip Sunday at 141 again, so that 40-night-old car might have seen the end of its day.
Well,
fourth night.
I know with at Cedar Lake, I don't think it was the old car that he flipped in. I think
that was the new one.
That was the new one he won back to back in.
Yeah, that's right. He did win back to back before that Cedar Lake race.
Oh, right. Never mind. So okay, so both of his cars, he has wins in, which is pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
No, it's really hard to do. Did you watch Dustin Holland Dukes of Hazzard?
I opened up Flow. I was at a football game, and I'm like, what the hell? Like, there's a street. I don't know. I don't remember which night it was. Don't quote me. But there's
Friday.
a street stock driving into another street stock. I'm like,
there was a lot of that going on, actually.
I don't think that's what's supposed to happen.
That's why only 3 cars finished. A lot of it. And of course, we're after the street stock, so I didn't get to see any of it, but I heard about it over the race here. That was pretty. Yeah. So Dustin, Dirty D, Holland. What are you doing, little guy? Dustin Holland. He Dukes of Hazzard. Is it Tristan Peyron hit everything but the pace truck? Enough that he didn't even want to race Saturday, so he put DJ Hacker in. So that was cool to see DJ Hacker back in the street stock. But yeah, anything else, Michael, that stuck on Friday?
The only other thing I have to say about it, I have to say it for driver of the night. So
okay, yeah. My side on the Bandit on Friday night, and kind of foreshadowing here, but obviously we did win on Saturday. But I felt like my performance in the Hot Wheels car on Friday was better than Saturday because started on the front row Saturday, but on Friday started in the third row. And so these are the people that I ended up passing in the championship winning car this year. But I did have David McKellips, the champion, starting on the inside of me. In the row in front, I had the 2 future champions at some point in the Bandits and future winners this year already, Kevin Chasen and Austin Orth. And then starting on the pole, we had the winningest driver in Bandits in the last 6 years, Tiny Horse Johnson. So to pass those guys, I felt like that was my better night driving wise. Speed wise was obviously Saturday, but I just want to give a shout out to those guys because future champs, Austin Orth and Kevin Chasen. If you had to put a year on those 2 guys, when do you think?
I mean, I guess it depends if Austin Orth does memberships in the future. That's hard because if Orth did a membership, you're assuming that Tiny Horse probably does too. I might get some hate here. I think if Tiny Horse and Austin Orth both bought memberships, I think Kevin Chasen wins a championship, but I don't know if Austin Orth does.
Oh man.
I think the issue is he's been racing for so long
Tiny Horse?
No, Austin North. Well, yeah, Tiny Horse too.
Well,
He's been racing for a couple of years.
4 or 5 seasons now, right?
Yeah.
Has he?
That.
I guess, yeah. So what you're saying, Beth, is if it would have happened, or would have already happened?
I mean, he just got his first win in, say, his 5th season.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I think there's definitely a possibility. I think just Kevin has the skill to do it quicker than, well, not the skill, but has. I don't know. I'm gonna shut up before people start hating me.
Yeah, people listen. And real quickly, everyone that came up to me over the weekend, thank you so much. Appreciate it. Like it's I do see the numbers on Spotify and all that stuff, but it's just so cool to realize like it's actually people at Wilmot, like Adam Taylor, Larry New, Civia's. Had a few people come up that I could not place their face with their car or name, and they're like, "Love the show, keep it up." A few people were looking for Michael on Friday because they wanted to meet you and talk to you. I was, but wedding or whatever.
That's good or bad?
Good. No, it was good. One of them was Larry New. He wanted to talk to you, and yeah. So
Larry New, who knows who I am?
Yeah, Larry New knows who you are.
I've talked to him multiple times.
anyways, he was looking for you on Saturday, and then of course the way the Saturday kind of ended.
Beth who?
Beth who? No, they know your name.
Oh yeah, they know.
They know your name. They know you. You don't have to worry about that.
I'm hoping it's another who's Zach moment.
Zach Hampton, oh, the legend. So yeah, so real quickly before we transfer over to our Friday night results, I just want to say thank you everyone that came up, because again, this is a passion project. It's good to talk racing with my friends, but then it's also cool that people are vested and interested, and we're going to be doing some pretty cool things here coming in the off season. Yeah, I know. Take away time from Landon here, but all right. So let's see if I can get through this real quickly before we take our first ad break, and I can give Landon his pacifier because Mama didn't give me a pacifier when he came down here. All right. So I know. Seriously. So on Friday night, let me just make sure these are Friday results. Yeah. Yep. I didn't have to scroll forever with 7 classes. In the Wing 604, your fast time went to Iron Steer. Your heat race winner was Iron Steer because they only had 9 cars, so they only ran 1 heat race. And then your top 5 in the Wing sprint cars was Brian Christan, Iron Steer, Jordan Paulson, Nick Petska, and Chris Klemko. In the those are 410s. We'll skip through there. Logan Julian won. That's all you need to know. Besides Nemi and Guilford getting into it, but in modified, your heat race winners were Joel Huenfeld and Joel Krolbridge, and then your top 5 in the modifieds on Friday night was Steve Mueller, Joel Krolbridge, Adam Abbey, Joel Huenfeld, and Trent Weisbrod. Nice. And then in street stocks, they only had 8 cars, so they ran 1 heat race. Mark Baker won that, and then your top 3 was Mark Baker, Dustin Holland, and Nick Metchnik. Maybe we can do top 5. We'll give Tristan some shout out here. Finally getting a top 5 DNFing, and Steve Ellis in 5th. All right, so we're gonna take a real quick ad break, and when we come back, we will be talking about Saturday night at the Fall Classic. I'm really excited to be running DirtX Industry Parts this year, and just a reminder that you can be a part of something awesome by subscribing to DirtXIND.com. Not only will we be running their top quality products, but you can directly support our team by subscribing at www.dirtxind.us. Subscriptions are just $5 or $10 a month and come with awesome perks like discounts on parts and merch. Entries to win thousands of dollars in prizes every month. When subscribing, be sure to enter DCR in the coupon box or notes. This helps us gain even more support from DirtX Industries throughout the year. Every subscription helps Crane Racing stay on the road and at the track each week. There is no limit. Anyone can subscribe and make a difference. Thanks for your continued support. See you at the track. Now back to the episode. Welcome back to the Bench Racing Podcast. Now we're talking about Saturday night at the Fall Classic. And this is a night that the diehards were there, me and Michael, but Beth couldn't because she had to go to a concert. And, you know, it's such a basic white girl move to not miss the World of Outlaws, but to miss a local show.
I went to Wilmot enough this season.
That's a very one sprint car sided way of thinking about it.
Yeah. Oh, the Wing 604s and the Lightning Sprints and the Bandits are there. Yeah, that's not enough sprint cars.
No, that's
Wingless cars or World of Outlaws, Derek. That's it.
Yeah. Bears beats Battlestar Galactica. That's Beth. Winged, wingless, sprint cars, nothing else.
no. Actually, I do. I watch like late models sometimes. I don't know. Whenever it's after the races, I get really in tune. Like me and TJ will go over to like the pit track and we'll get food and we eat. We sit on those concrete barriers and just talk about what we did to the cars and recap of our nights. That's what I do after like Ralphie's or well, that's usually when the fender cars are out there is when I'm eating food because I don't take care of myself on race day. I become dehydrated. I don't eat. It's not a good mix. So I get all of my nutrients right after Ralphie's out there.
Okay.
And I don't know.
I mean, I get that. We debrief too. We just do it with a 12-pack of beer.
Yeah.
I won't know.
Loose lips fly.
We debrief and we're like, what could we have done better to the car? Blah, blah, blah. It's like we sound like losers. We're like, oh, what if?
Yep. All right, so I got some questions, but we'll kind of go after I kind of talk about the bullet points that I had written down, which was lightning sprints. We got to start there.
Mm-hmm.
The lightning sprints. Was that race of the year for them?
For lightning sprints?
Yeah.
Hands down. For Wilmot Raceway, top 4.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, I would say for sure it's in my top 5 races of the year. I don't know where it would be, but yeah, I could bet money on that. I wasn't sure who to watch, Sivia on track or Sivia standing on the trailer.
Mm-hmm.
And Jimmy, oh my God.
I felt because we were standing next to each other for it, obviously.
Yeah.
You know, obviously we were standing next to each other for it, and like I felt like both of us kept looking up at them on top of the trailer and looking back at the track, back on top of the trailer, back at the track.
Yeah, it was
like that the scene in Grown Ups where they're looking at the good-looking girls and they're like, and switch.
Yep.
And switch.
Yeah. Yes. The gap of victory was 32 thousandths of a second. Brian Strain Jr. got Colin Sivia. I saw Brian Strain after the race, and I was like, hey, great job. He's like, thank you. Colin made me work for it. I'm like, I should kick you in the nuts, though, for taking Colin's first win away like that, though. That was bogus. He started laughing. But, yeah, that was great. Larry New, legendary car owner in the Lightning Sprints, and also the person that started the Lightning Sprint Hall of Fame, which is really cool that he did that for the Lightning Sprint guys. He said that Nick Petska actually had a wheel vibration, and that's why Nick spun out, is because he couldn't see and handle it anymore. Because I remember me and you were down there, remember? And we're like,
yeah.
Whoa, Petska just spun out of the lead by himself. Like, that's not normal. Let's see, we got that. Freaking Ralphie boy.
Dude, there's a video of me at the concert just absolutely freaking out from seeing here.
And here Jason thought it was for him.
It was for Ralph.
Yeah. Yep. All right. Anyways, are you showing it or no? Okay. Yeah, so Ralphie wins his heat. That was cool. The wingless actually seemed like they were follow the leader on the top in the heat races, which is, I guess, I mean, to me, I'd rather have follow the leader up top than just tickling the infield tires. But did we see Adam Taylor's Achilles heel? Because it didn't seem like he was himself with his normal speed. That, yeah, I mean, you know, where did he finish? Ben, that's 3. Oh man, gosh, I forgot. There's 7 classes I got to scroll through. Adam finished 3rd. That's like his 2nd worst finish this year, if you're not including DNFs.
Where did he start?
6th.
He's washed.
Yeah, he's washed. Never was. No, he had Rusty Egan, Johnny Fall in front of him, Tim Cox and Tyler Cuxhouse behind him. I could only watch like the first 8 laps because it was wingless and street stocks than the Bandits. And I knew that once you guys pull out, they like the Bandits to be all lined up and pulling in their position. So I was like, I just got to be ready. I don't want to get in trouble. So I didn't get to see the last. It was right around the time Swim flipped. I was already walking back. And I was like,
since you brought that up, I have to give a shout out to Wilmot for a second. So I was sitting in staging for the Sean Swim flip.
Mm-hmm.
Either that was a really long flip or they did a really good job of calling it. Because we're sitting there in staging and we hear red, 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 red. They say red 4 times. And then you see Sean Swim coming over the berm, coming to a stop. So, like, you know, like you hear red, 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 you don't see anything in front of you, and you're like, oh, it happened over in 1 and 2. And then all of a sudden, car comes into, you know, your line of sight, and you're just like, okay, did he start flipping a quarter of the way down the backstretch? Like, how did they call that fast? And track workers officially were able to make it to a wreck over the berm of 3 and 4 without rolling a 4-wheeler. Good job.
Kudos.
We've seen that multiple times this year, so shout out there. But yeah, I could not believe that I heard them say red, red, red 4 times. And
that 4 times. Yeah, he's there. Wow. Yeah, shout out to their safety crew. Yeah, I mean, traveling, I do feel that Wilmot's safety crew is one of, if not the best local safety crews that's not with the traveling series. I think they do a really, really phenomenal job. I wasn't able to see this, so it's more of a question. And then as I'm going to ask the question, you didn't see it either. Murtis dominates. He was pretty much out there in the street stock feature by himself. Ish.
No.
Oh, Baker. Oh yeah, Baker was started 2nd. Okay.
Yeah. No. Brandon actually, after the race, he said that like he worked hard for that one. And from what I could see, I mean, from my view, it was kind of the 4 of them were really just piled on top of each other for most of the race. Brandon really didn't take off until the caution with 2 or 3 to go. And
okay.
He fired really well. I was watching backwards from turn 4 because they just pushed me up there
by the ambulance.
Yeah, for the last couple laps.
Oh, I saw that. That was. I like to see Michael Olsen go in that direction. Yeah. Okay. So the top 4, you had Robbie Olsen, which was one of your picks for bets, and then Jason Eisel in the 838 Easel.
Yep.
Sharp looking car.
I agree.
So, yeah, and then what else do we got here? Sprint car driver wins the Bandit feature. We'll pass over that. Mods, Adam Abbey, plus 12 to win in the modifieds. When I saw Mueller went plus 8 and didn't win, I'm like, well, who won? The guy started on the front row? Nope, just a guy that started behind Mueller, Adam Abbey. So congrats to him. And then Tommy Sexton, did he even ever leave this year?
That's my hero.
Freaking just starts on the front row with BK, so you know that's going to be a barn burner getting into turn 1. I lean over to my crew, and I'm like, I just have a feeling BK and Sexton are going to wad it up going into 1 because they're just going to be trying to beat each other into 1, and they didn't. And then Tommy Sexton just left. Your hero. Anything else you'd like to say about your hero, Beth?
His wife is really cool.
Rhonda,
His
yeah.
wife, yeah,
That's my Rhonda. I'm her my Michael, and she's my Rhonda.
My Rhonda.
okay.
You have to remember, my best friend is her son.
Garrett.
Yeah.
That's her son?
Mhm.
I didn't know that. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I love Rhonda. She's great. She gave us like 7 tokens so we could hopefully get our spot next fair for free. So she's so cool.
And my last thing here, because I even told him this, Blake Cruiser goes fast time. I went up to him. I said, "Hey, congrats on going fast time. Apparently, getting married doesn't slow you down. That's good." He laughed. But yeah. So Saturday night results. So you guys might want to buckle in for this one, for all 7 classes. Blake Cruiser goes fast time in the Wing 604s. Your heat race winners were Tommy Sexton and Brian Christan. Your top 5 in the Wing Sprint or Wing 604s was Tommy Sexton, Brian Christan, Nathan Crane, Blake Cruiser, Ellie Hensley. Nathan would have had second, maybe challenged Sexton if he could get around Ellie Hensley. It took him 16 laps to do that. Love you, Nathan, but you gotta throw a slider when you catch the guy. Bandits heat race winners were Craig Cruiser and Derek Crane. Bandit top 5, Derek Crane. Mike Coons, Craig Cruiser, Ryan Johnson, and Kevin B. Chasen. Bandit modified heat race winners were Joel Crowbridge and Joe Hewenfeld. Top 5 in the modifieds: Adam Abbey plus 12 to win. Steve Mueller plus 8 to finish second. Joe Hewenfeld, Joel Crowbridge, and Bart Sievert. 5th in your street stocks, heat race winners were Brandon Murtis and Mark Baker. Top 5: Brandon Murtis, Mark Baker, Jason Easel, Robbie Olson, and Hope Easel. Don't choke yourself, man. I gave him a Sharpie. I don't know why I gave him a Sharpie. He's trying to choke himself with it. Wingless, your fast time was Bryce Andrews. Heat race winners were Tim Cox, Rusty Egan, and the participant participating and winning heat races, Ralph Johnson. Ralph looked good all night.
I texted Erica, his wife. I was like, if I don't have if there's not a flat Beth in Victory Lane tonight, if we do make it to Victory Lane, then you're going to be hearing some major words from me. It's like the one night I'm not there, we finally figured. He figures the car out for Wilmot.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, that's how that happens. Usually the first win, when everyone else is helping, it's usually when they can't make it. That's when they win the first time. Top 5 in the Wisconsin Wingless feature: Rusty Egan, Johnny Fall, Adam Taylor, Tim Cox, and Tyler Cuxhouse. Lightning Sprint fast time went to Chad Stouthammer. Heat race winners Tim Branham and Nick Petska. And your top 5 in the Lightning Sprints, which I could probably argue is the closest finish this year between first and second, and probably within the last 5 years, hands down. Brian Strain Jr., 32 thousandths of a second over Colin Sivia, who led the back half of the feature after Nick Petska's issue. Chad Stouthammer finished 3rd, Mike New 4th, and Jacob Irwin 5th. Now, we'll get into the nitty-gritty real quick, some of the questions here, because I know Michael and I were talking about it before drivers' meeting. Did it feel special?
Maybe for others, and the Murtises and I, we talked about the same thing right before you and I did, Derek. For us, it didn't, because for us, a fall classic is you race 2 nights, you find a car wash somewhere to go wash tires in the morning, or at Wilmot, you bring them home or something. But we weren't there Friday night, so for us, it kind of just felt like a normal Saturday night racing. For a lot of others, it probably didn't feel any different because, you go to fall classics at other tracks and it's usually a metric crap ton of cars, a bunch of guys you normally don't see at that track, stuff like that. So I don't want to speak for everybody. For myself, for those two reasons, though, I'm going to say no, it didn't really feel like a fall special.
Friday felt like a Saturday night normal race with the IRA. Saturday felt like a Saturday night rushed, like a normal Saturday night rushed. But the fireworks were really cool. And the trunk or treat. Oh,
that was a hit.
Oh my goodness!
Holy crap!
If you didn't have the trunk or treat, I would have hands down been like it's a 4 out of 10 for a fall classic. But that trunk or treat elevated it to like a 7, 8 for me on a scale of 1 to 10. And curfew, 7 classes. They start an hour early, and half of their classes are push classes. I thought for sure we were hitting curfew hard.
Oh, when they were saying that their goal is to do fireworks at 9:30 and then trunk or treat directly after, I was like, "There's no effing way."
Yeah.
No way.
No.
So like, kudos to them because they finally did something they should have been doing all year long. When the non-push classes pull on the track, you get 1 to green and you're going green next time by. You don't need to pull out and do 4, 5, 11 pace laps. So exactly. I think they showed this weekend that they are able to do that, and that should be in effect for every race moving forward.
Yeah, 20-minute time limit, 100%. Love it. Yeah, I love it. So usually, it's not against any other official that I've worked with or heard in my ears, but I really like Brett's no BS attitude over the receiver, even in staging. Like he's like, "You guys are gonna pull out. We're coming 1 to green. Don't jump." Like I was like, man, this guy is like, I like it just puts that little fear in you of like, maybe I shouldn't try anything stupid or dive bomb going into 1. But yeah, same thing with and because of that, the fireworks were 10. Was it around 10?
No, the fireworks were done by like 9:50.
50? Okay, yeah. Well, I was in Victory Lane, so because we were the last picture, so I didn't have my phone. I had nothing. It was a really good shot. It was the best place to be. David McKellis and I were like, "This is really cool. This is the best place to watch these fireworks." But yeah, so okay, so I would assume that was like a 9:35, 9:40 fireworks. Did an amazing job. Good job, Wilma. I know we're hard on you guys sometimes with some of the stuff that you've done, but I mean, I even commented, as the Bench Racing Podcast on their post that they actually did it and that they did a really, really good job.
This is my plea to Wilmot right here. 2026 and beyond. Weekly 6 o'clock start, 5 division racing. Weekly, every single week.
Yeah, give the Lightning Sprints and the Bandits and Street Stock some more races. Jeez. And if
literally,
you have divisions,
all you have to do is take the 18, 20 nights in a season that you want to race, and since we have 6 core divisions now, and you say, all right, we're going to do 5 divisions every week. Obviously, other than the specials, like, the IRA nights, the Outlaws, those nights. And you just rotate. Okay, so the first week, Bandits are off. Next week, Street Stocks are off. Next week, Mods. Next week, Wingless. Next week, Wing 604. Next week, Lightning. Then restart.
Yeah.
Find a number. If you got 6 divisions, so let's say you want to run 18 nights. Everybody gets 3 nights off of summer.
Yep. And it's nice that way, too, because then you can actually plan something outside of racing on a Saturday night. Not saying that I wouldn't go anywhere, but there are drivers that just don't want to race every Saturday night or race 6 times a year or 8 times a year, at their local track. Because, like, anything outside of Wilmot is at least an hour away, hour 15 away, no matter which direction you're going. If you're going east, a lot further because you got the lake. But, yeah. Okay, We are going to take an ad break, and when we come back, we're going to be talking about our driver of the nights. Another yellow, which is another great time to talk about one of our partners, Jack's helmet design. Right, Nate?
Absolutely. Jack Eschbach has been painting anything and everything since 1983.
And
Longer than we've both been alive.
almost together. But
almost.
But yeah, Jack's been doing helmets. He's been following Nathan in my racing career since go-karts at Badger.
Since I was five in kid karts.
Yep. And he does an amazing array of designs. He's done my Captain America helmet up there. This is my favorite helmet so far because it's the Sandhill Crane with, Crane is the last name. The new one was the Sunset. He never has done like a gradient like that before, and he knocked it out of the park.
Go follow Jack Eschbach and Jack Eschbach's helmet design, or Jack's helmet designs. You can look at
Facebook.
On Facebook all of his helmets. Yep. You even got his number on there.
Yep.
If I can read this right.
262-818-6756. And again, tell him that Crane Racing sent you. Nathan Crane sent you.
Yep.
And again, he's a big advocate for the sport. He usually has a free custom paint job at the banquets for Nathan's Midwest Racing event. He'll throw in something there too.
Yep.
Jack is a racer that does a lot of great stuff for a very affordable price for racing. So if you don't want to look like the idiot that just jumped the cushion, get a custom painted helmet because then you at least look good doing it.
Yeah, right. Then at least your picture's cool, not just a blank white helmet going through the air. You're like, wow, that is precision painting right there.
Look at that yellow and orange just pop out of that car when it's up on the bike.
It's crazy.
So now, think about it while we finish up this race, hopefully without another yellow. Welcome back to the Bench Racing Podcast. Now we are talking driver of the nights. So, Beth, based off of results, you weren't there. Who was your driver of the night on Friday?
Cruz Dickerson. It's 410 guy, but
Oh yes. Well, really, you're gonna choose him over Logan? Okay. Cruz Dickerson. Okay.
going plus 12.
I saw he went hard charger. I saw
And
that.
the wing car is pretty impressive.
Yeah. Michael, Friday night.
I wasn't there. I based mine off of rewatching Saturday morning and off results. And I went with Logan Julian because the dude is on a tear. If he didn't have a crappy start to the season, I think it would be a him and Mimi show for the championship in IRA.
They are 1-2 in points, right?
No.
Okay.
Logan might have got to second after Wilmot, but I know after 141 he's not.
Okay. Let me see now, because I mean, it's easy enough. I mean, it's Julian. It is. I mean, it's funny. We don't really do the 410s, and now we're doing all the 410s.
Right.
I mean, they're really like I'm looking back at. Go ahead.
Did I send you guys that screenshot?
Let's see here.
No, I just did. Okay.
Oh my goodness! Yeah, we're not. I see that. I'm not. I'm gonna keep looking at my. Just gonna keep looking at my results here to get this one. I mean, really, I guess the only one, if I'm gonna pick a Wilmot class, I think Mike Coons, my driver of the night in the Bandit, comes out first night at Wilmot, kicks all our butts in the Bandits, or the 3 street stock guys for surviving. Whose phone is that?
That's my work phone. I'm sorry.
Oh, that's why Beth's got that smirk. Like, it's not me.
My notifications are silent. The only reason they're going off is it's connected to my computer.
I always mute it, and it's on the other side of my room.
That's okay. I was at first I was like, wait, is that me? No. All right, Saturday night driver of the night, Michael. Who do you have?
I couldn't pick one. So I'm just gonna read off my list here. I don't have 1. I don't have 2. I don't have 3.
Oh boy.
I have a list of.
Oh no.
No. We name names here. You can list them all, but at the end of the list, you have to tell me who you're picking.
Okay. Well, I have Adam Abbey on there,
Yep.
plus 12, third ever run at Wilmot. I have Derek Crane on there, second ever bandit race, won the feature. I have Colin Civi on there because we already talked about it.
Yep.
I have Tommy Sexton on there because we already talked about it.
Mm-hmm.
And then I have Rusty Egan on there as well. I have Rusty Egan on there as well because he's had a not so pleasant season, and he kind of made up for all of it on probably the biggest night of the year at Wilmot.
Yeah, that's a really good shot because Rusty Egan, the way his last 3-4 nights have gone, you wouldn't remember that he was actually suspended for a night.
Right.
Like you forget about that because of his results lately, and then you see him in the championship with the traveling series. Like, why is he down so low? It's like, oh yeah, forgot. So yeah, that's a really good shot, Rusty Egan.
If I had to pick one, this is hard.
You want a little bit more time?
I'm going to give it to Tommy Sexton. He's the only guy on the list that didn't race all season.
Yeah, it comes out like he just was off. Like, yeah, I just took last weekend off. I'm back. It's like, no, you were off literally 365 days. You come out, win your heat, and win the feature. Yeah. Beth, who is yours?
Derek Crane.
Ooh. Why?
Derek Crane who?
Yeah. Who, me?
It's impressive. Second night. Or I guess if you want to count practice, but practice.
Yeah.
And it was a different car, so
yeah.
Every car's different.
Yep.
I don't know. Second night in a bandit, finishing second your first night in the bandit, and the second night in the bandit.
Yep. Tongue twister right there.
Yeah.
First night, first and second night.
I didn't expect it. I'm like, ooh, maybe I should have.
Me neither. And real quickly, I'm gonna say my driver of the night is Colin Civia. I think that's the first time we've actually seen his potential at 13 years old in a lightning sprint. Not saying that he hasn't had speed, but they've been having issues. And this was like the first night that they had the issues fixed, and he's racing for the lead.
Yeah.
So Colin Civia. But yeah, so now back to your point real quick, Beth. I went in there and I was like, just don't finish last. Not that I'm going to finish last, but like, I just have that fear, right? Like, you just don't want to finish last. And
Michael looks so unamused.
Yeah.
I didn't finish last.
He did not finish last.
I got a top 10 out of the deal.
Yeah, he finished 9th.
I was the first DNF.
Yep. First place. Well, actually the last DNF, if you want to think of it that way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hold on, let me just add this in really quickly. Worst driver of the night.
Oh yeah, worst driver of the night.
Seth Johnson.
What did he do?
Dude.
They're another one that listens, so go on.
Just how can you do that? Just not figure out your car. TJ sends me a photo and he's like, uh-oh. And I'm like, did he seriously his car break again?
They blew a head gasket, I think he said. But yeah, the fuel thing was the check valve in the bulkhead. So it was pressurizing.
Like literally everyone said.
Yeah, it was pressurizing. So that it flooded the motor and it wouldn't run.
There you go.
So yeah, that was from Cliff. Michael, we'll just say of the weekend. Worst driver of the weekend?
Michael Olsen.
I did have me written down for Saturday. If I had to go of the weekend, this is no shame on him whatsoever. I mean, I like the kid. I'm going Preston Rue because how the hell do you get DQ'd at a fall glass night?
My guess is he didn't go to scales. If I'm gonna make he probably just didn't go to scales.
I wasn't there, obviously,
Yeah.
so I have no idea. The two people that I asked, they had no idea.
I didn't even know because I was just doing. I'm like, oh yeah, I get to say Preston Rue, and then I'm like, wait, what? he didn't. Yeah. So I just found that out literally 10 minutes before we hit record. My worst driver of the weekend is I'm not gonna. It's gonna be the Friday street stocks. What are you guys doing?
No,
Seriously, I would know better if I wasn't in staging, but at least the Bandit's a lot more comfortable to be sitting in staging for 25 minutes instead of a sprint car. So, all right, well, those are our driver of the night and worst driver of the night. Let's review our bets. Friday were the Bandits. I had Kevin B. Chasen. Michael had Tiny Horse, Ralph Johnson, and Beth did DC, Derek Crane. And the highest place, we were all on top of each other. So Beth got a point because I finished the highest. Second, Ryan Johnson finished third, and Kevin B. Chasen finished fifth. So now that moves the scores up to 7 to Michael, 5 to Beth, 4 to Derek. But then street stocks happened. Yeah, just remember that street stocks did happen. I took Murtis. Olson took Robbie Olson. Michael, sorry, I said Olson like your last name. Michael took Robbie Olson, and Beth took Michael Olson. And Murtis won. Robbie finished 4th, and Michael officially finished 9th. So that means that
Not my hero.
Michael had it all sewn up. He had it all sewn up before, but Michael wins the bets 7. I actually have it up here. It's the only thing I did on the passing stuff because there were 7 classes. I can't do that before a show. But I have 5. Michael has 7, and Beth ended with 5.
Technically 4. You gave her a gimme.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
No.
So we tied. We tied for last. We tied for second, Beth. Michael was crazy with his picks. Some of them were out there, and he just picked it at the right time. And so, yeah, so we'll probably have something there with where I'm going to have a list of all the drivers that we had, like the top 5 driver of the nights for every that we picked. Okay, why do you want to be noisy now? We're almost done. You're so good. So, yeah. All right. Then Wilmot's done. The banquet is November 1st. So get your tickets, order your tickets, and it's at the Broad Stop, I believe. So, or just show up.
If you don't want to go for the banquet, go for the show.
Oh, I'm going. We got.
It's going to be a bad deal, probably.
We got Murtis winning a championship. We have Tim Cox winning a championship. We have David McKelps winning a championship. We got Nathan finishing 3rd or 2nd. It's gonna be a good one.
You left out the most important one of all of it.
Wait. Chad Southammer won.
Still hasn't said.
Oh yeah. Duh, CJ Malik.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a show.
Sorry. He escaped my mind for a second. Yeah. Yeah, so because I was thinking of wing cars, I'm like, oh, Nathan finishing 2nd. That's why I was like, wait, who am I forgetting? Thought I was just forgetting a champion. And then our official Wilmot champion, nothing against Tim, but the non-member champion is Adam Taylor.
Speaking of Adam Taylor just dropped merchandise.
Boom, plug. Let's go. Adam, I talked to Adam on Saturday before the races. Really cool guy. It actually makes me a little upset that I didn't prolong or extend my rental with Nathan for this year, but it is what it is. So I could race against Adam Taylor. All right, steel blocks at Circle City. It is it's steel block class, same rules as the American Sprint Car Tour. We were supposed to be running there all year, but of course, with the engine not being ready and rainouts, this is the first one that we're doing. So September 19th. Circle City. We have general admission is $20. Kids 6 to 12 is $5. Senior general admission is $18. Military general admission is $18. Kids 5 and under are free. Pit passes are $40. Kids pit passes 10 and under are $20. And they're running the Circle City Raceway Steel Box, Modifieds, Crown Vics. Those are fun to watch. Super Stocks, Hornets, which are the Bandits, and then the Indiana Pro Late Model Series. That's Friday. And then Saturday at Shady Hill, we'll be running with the American Sprint Car Tour. Did it have gates open? No, it didn't. That's weird. Circle City didn't have any times. But anyways, Shady Hill has times. It's their ninth annual Modified Mystery 100. So 100 laps with the Modifieds. We were there last year with the American Sprint Car Tour, and those Modifieds know how to run 100 laps quick. I was really surprised how fast they could run 100 laps. Gates open at 3 p.m. Grandstands open at 5. Hot laps at 6 p.m. And opening ceremonies are 7 p.m. And those are Eastern times. Pit passes are $35. General admission $20. Kids 6 to 11 are 10, and kids 5 and under are free. And they have the American Sprint Car Tour, Modifieds, and I believe where is it? It's not on here, but I believe it's like the Hornets or their version of the Hornets Bandits 4-cylinders. So yeah. All right. Well, we are going to take our last break here, and on the other side, Beth has a game made finally. When the shop nights get long after a great result, or even a tough night at the track, or like now during this episode, nothing hits the spot like a cold Sprecher root beer. But it doesn't stop there. Sprecher's lineup goes way beyond the classic. My personal favorite, the Door County Cherry Soda, and the Honeycrisp Apple Soda. And there are still more flavors I haven't even tried yet. Sprecher's Brewery has been crafting award-winning soda and beer since 1985, right here in Glendale, Wisconsin. Stop in for a brewery tour, sample the goods, and experience the local flavor. And don't forget, November 17th, we are in the Sprecher's Tap Room for our second annual Benchies Awards Night. It's the perfect time to check them out. Now that this ad is wrapping up, I've cracked open another Sprecher soda, and I'm ready to talk more racing with you. All right, welcome back to the Bench Racing Podcast. We got Beth here. Real quickly, I did put a poll on Spotify from last week's episode, and 100% of the people said that you were not going to actually have a game.
That's
or they know you.
Did my mom vote?
I can't see who voted, but I mean, I could, but I'm not going to pull that up.
My mom voted? No, I am going to cry. I thought she had more hope in me.
So, Beth, what game are we playing?
We're playing Rate It.
Rate It.
We are doing a little spin on it. So we're gonna spin the wheel, and there's gonna be 3 drivers, obviously. And I'm going to rate them, and Michael or Derek
Okay.
are going to try to guess where I rated them. And if they get it right, they get 3 points. If they get partially right, they get 1 point. If they don't get it right, no points.
Okay. And of course, Michael's keeping track of his score, and I will be keeping track of my score. And Derek, post-edit, we have the wheel. I'm sorry, I was setting that up. Did you say what they are? It's all drivers, right?
It's all Wisconsin wingless drivers, past and current.
Okay. All righty. Well, I am ready when you are. Beth, who goes first?
I don't care. You guys can figure that out.
Ladies first. You can go first, Derek.
Okay.
Aww.
That's sweet. Age before beauty.
Well, you've learned over this course of the season. I like to talk shit in these games. Just because it's not Beth I'm playing, I'm still going to talk some.
Oh yeah. I mean, I would not dare. I would hope you wouldn't treat me any different than Beth. All right, I'm ready. Start spinning.
Okay.
Oh man. Okay, so I'm just writing their numbers down. All right.
Zach Radar.
All right. I see a couple names on here I really want.
Same.
Oh,
Ooh, Wilkie.
Eric Wilkie.
And the last one.
Oh,
Please, yes. Yes. Oh man, what was his number? Oh yeah, number 2. I gotta put Wizards. Man. All right. So I got Zach Radar, Eric Wilkie, and Jordan Matson. Thank goodness for Matson. All right.
Oh Lord.
Now I just remembered I gotta play Beth, not me.
Okay. I'm ready when you are.
Okay. Matson is over. Don't tell me if it's correct. Don't tell me if it's correct. But I know that one's over. I know that one's over. Just go when you got it down, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Zach under and Wilkie rated.
You got 1 point.
Okay.
If you flipped Zach and Wilkie, then you would have gotten it right.
Wow. Okay. So you think? Well, yeah. Okay.
I agree with that.
That's the way I would have done it, but I was trying to play. Beth here.
Don't overthink it.
I know.
Well, of course, we're gonna pick when Beth makes a game that she's gonna answer with intelligence.
Yeah. All right, Michael's turn.
All right. Oh.
Oh!
That was one of the ones I wanted.
All right. Rusty Egan.
Yeah, I just remembered, like, this is Michael's first actual challenge for a game win.
Mm-hmm. Yes. I wanted those two together, though.
Oh, my.
I wanted them together.
That would have been so hard.
All right, Tommy Colburn.
I want to just say, I'm writing down my drivers.
Oh, shit.
Oh, this is hard. Oh, no.
Can you imagine Colburn, and UTEC?
I wrote down Colbun.
Colburn.
I forgot the R.
All right, Trinity UTEC.
Okay.
This is really hard.
It is, because I know Beth's opinions on all 3 of these. I know where 1 is for sure.
Okay. Gosh, I didn't realize I was gonna have a struggle with my own game.
Oh wait, no, I was just thinking of it backwards. Because Beth thinks all 3 are overrated.
Can we?
And the only reason I know she thinks Egan's overrated is because we were talking about him earlier. She was making faces.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Faces do not lie. Oh, this pains me to put this here. Okay, this might surprise you.
It doesn't actually. That we're still waiting on Beth to come up with the answer.
Okay, because it's really complicated.
Oh man.
Oh my god. Okay, it's gonna.
Don't overthink it. Don't overthink it.
Okay, I'm not. It's just really gonna pain me to say this. Like, this is gonna affect my dignity.
Okay, so if I had to guess if it's gonna paint her dignity, which I disagree with this, she either put I'm just gonna answer as if it was me. I'm gonna go Colburn overrated, UTEC rated, Egan underrated.
You were
Is that 3 or 0?
0.
Whoa!
I couldn't. All right, let me answer. This doesn't count, but I'm gonna try to answer if I was doing it as Beth now. UTEC overrated, Colburn rated, or UTEC overrated, Egan rated, Colburn underrated.
Wrong.
You
All
went
of them
Colburn
again?
overrated.
I have Rusty Egan as overrated. I have Tommy
Oh,
Colburn
wow.
as rated, and then I have Trinity as underrated.
So I got one. Because then I say UTEC was underrated?
No, you said Rusty was.
Oh,
Yeah, you said Rusty was underrated.
okay. That's fine.
Wow. Okay. All right, my turn. Okay. I'm holding Landon for good luck here. Shimmer me timbers. All right.
All right.
What did Rusty Egan ever do to you? Damn.
I just haven't. I mean,
Oh, but if I got myself, that would suck.
all right. Jimmy Sivio.
Love that one guy in the back room who's just like over. Wow. Stop it. Okay. 7X, Ryan Marshall.
All right, Ryan Marshall.
It's going to land on me. I just have a gut feeling it's going to land on. Okay, good. It did.
Oh,
This one is hard.
where's
I got
Doc?
the champions episode. I got Jimmy Sivio, Ryan Marshall, and Chris Dodd.
Imagine being in a position where you have to call one of them overrated.
That's like this is the hardest part because if I put the wrong thing, I feel like I'm gonna get like
Well, no,
yelled.
Beth, you just write your truth. We're in a world where you just write your truth, and that's law.
Okay.
I have a gut feeling.
I think I know which way she went.
I think so too, but I'm scared if it's wrong.
All right, I'm ready.
All right. Sivia overrated,
Okay.
Marshall rated, and Dodd underrated.
I think you got one.
You got one.
Which one did I get?
Savia over.
Yes.
Yep, I would have said I was
Oh.
she was gonna say Dodd rated, Marshall under.
Yep.
I wish I'd have got that one. Damn it.
The only reason so I did mine because I guess yeah. Not that I think Sivia is overrated because I mean all three of these drivers are really good, but
Yeah.
like
That's the part about this game is like
yeah.
you can't like plead the fifth. Like you have to pick.
Yeah, but I guess I always felt like Chris Dodd's speed was always underrated because he never looked like he was fast, even when he won his championship. He was extremely fast, but the car just never looked like out of control, over his shoulder. It was just poetic. All right, Beth. Spin it again.
For Michael. Uh-oh.
So I got 2. Michael has 0.
Oh. Chris Bumpo.
Who's on the list that you want?
That's one of them.
Okay.
I wanted both Rod and Tommy. I wanted Clayton, and then I want Tom Meller.
All right.
That's the thing is like, oh,
Oh.
the Bluegrass Bandit.
I already know where I'm going.
Wait, who's the last one? I forgot.
Dennis Spitz.
Spitz.
No, the other one.
Clayton
Rossman.
Okay.
Clemco, Rossman, Spitz.
Okay. I'm ready.
Clayton under, Clemco rated, Spitz over.
One right.
Fudge.
It's Rossman. No.
So
Which one was right?
the right one was Spitz. So
Spitz.
You have Clemco at under
yes.
and Rossman rated.
She's grown on this
Yeah,
podcast.
I agree. I really thought I bet that one.
All right, I'm ready, Beth.
All right.
Oh man.
That was probably my best shot to get a 3-pointer.
Swim.
All right.
Davidson? Wait. It is swim.
Swim.
All right, you gotta let me get my hand out from underneath you so I can write.
Sean Swim.
Sean Swim. If I don't get Ralphie and Tom together, I think. Oh gosh, as I said that. 29 OG.
I hope you.
Tom Eller.
If I get Ralphie, that's gonna be where I'm like.
I hope you get yourself now.
Oh my goodness.
Oh,
Stop. Tim Cox. What number do I put? I put 40. I put his number down. So many different colors. All right.
This is actually kind of hard.
Okay. I'm ready when you are, Derek.
Oh boy.
She said that so confidently.
Yeah.
Derek's about to get 0. I feel it.
What are you doing? All right. Sean Swim over.
Okay.
Tim Cox rated. And Tom Eller under.
You got all of those wrong.
I'm going to say you went Swim under, Cox rated, Eller over.
I did Eller overrated, Swim rated, and Cox underrated.
Okay.
I think people need to put, like, Tim Cox, he used to run USAC. Like, not a lot of people, like, actually pay attention to all the accomplishments he's done. So I think he's underrated.
Yeah.
There's never enough respect for him.
Considering. I think
All right.
All right, go ahead. Yeah. I hope you get Todd Lear. Doug Shank. Like some people that she doesn't know.
I know those people.
Oh, 0 hero. Let's go.
Young Ball.
I gotta work on these restarts, man. I'm keeping Olsen with me.
Just got the tires. Now just give me some shit that goes along with as well.
Oh,
Let's go.
Oh, Adam Taylor.
My hero.
All right, Adam Taylor.
I'm just so used to hosting games. I'm just saying it before Beth can.
Stop. No! It was so easy if it stopped. It was so easy if it stopped.
Tristan Beth. This is hard for me.
I know where I'm going. I'm thinking like Beth on this one, I think.
I don't know what to do because I know this person listens to the podcast if I put them over, but I don't think they're over.
Well, then put him under or rated.
Okay, I know what I'm gonna do.
Whew.
This is really hard.
Yeah, usually for me, the hard part is like what you guys don't see, and that's like coming up with the questions. You're coming up with the answers on the spot. Oof.
Yeah. Okay. I'm ready when you are, Michael.
Okay. If I was Beth, I would say first Seth under, Taylor rated, fall over.
You got one right.
Was it Taylor under, first Seth rated, fall over?
Yes.
That's what I wanted to say. Damn it.
All right, I'm ready.
Just for the record, I don't think Johnny Fall's overrated. Johnny Fall's an American badass.
Come on. Oh, okay, Bryce Andrews.
Can I post my game in peace without you saying the names before me? God.
Oh, Derek's jumping the gun like Beth on Jeopardy at the live show.
Yeah, I am. I'm just so used to saying it.
Oh, stop.
I know.
Greg,
I'm just like praying for like really hard combos for you.
How many points do you have, Michael? Two?
Two.
Two?
We're
All right,
tied.
we're tied, okay.
My hero!
Yes. This is why I say the names. She just pushed it. There we go. Okay.
So who was it again? Ralph, Alt, and
And Bryce Andrews.
ooh, that's hard because you got to think like Beth.
Yeah.
All right, I'm ready when you are.
Hang on. Over. All right. Ralph Johnson underrated.
Okay.
Greg Alt rated, and Bryce Andrews over.
You got 1 point.
You got. I think you got Ralph under, right?
Yes.
Okay, it wasn't you I was talking to then. I was talking to someone, and they were like, "Yeah, I think Alt's underrated," and I'm like, "I think he's a little underrated."
I think if he could hold on to his position, then he would be rated. But I have nothing against him, though. They're really nice.
Whoa! I'm gonna argue my point here. What's better, to just be there, or this year literally lose 3 or 4 feature wins because you won't get off the tires?
I don't know.
I know this is your game, but
They're both.
they're not the same. They're not the same, Beth. You can't say they're both the same. They are not the same.
Okay. All right.
All right, go on. Do. You got Lear. You got Lear.
All right. Javier. Nathan Crane.
All right. Give me Derek Crane to top it off because then I can nail it.
Nope. Oh.
Oh, that's one that I didn't want. Like, where do you rate Scott Utek in his 5 total winless races?
Okay. I'm ready when you are.
You're ready already?
Yeah.
This is easy to her.
I find some easier than others, yeah.
I don't know if I want to think like Michael or think like Beth. I think either way, I'm getting my 1 to tie Derek.
Who knows?
This will be the one that you sweep. Watch.
All right, I'm gonna think like Michael.
Okay.
And I'm gonna go Nathan under, Utek rated, Lear overrated.
1.
Nathan under.
Nathan under, yeah.
The only reason I was thinking like Michael on that one because like Todd Lear is so overrated to me because he cheated his way to 7 wins.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yes.
he admitted it.
Yeah.
He did cheat to wins, but he's the reason the wingless is what it is.
No, he's not. He ran 1 year of it, 1 full year of it. He raced against a former street stock driver, a four-cylinder driver. You were there, weren't you there the first year, Derek?
Yeah, 16. I was there.
Yeah, so a former go-kart driver.
Yeah, we got 3 wins in the first year against that. Well, 2 against him. We beat him. The first one.
Okay, yes, but still, he's part of the reason.
I'm not trying to change your opinion. I was just explaining.
He's just trying to make sure that the people don't come after him.
Yeah. All right.
All right, my turn. Here we
Yep.
go, Landon. You ready? Oh, little George.
Gartner the third.
Woo! That one guy gets me every time. I saw Jake on there, Jake Kuba. Yeah, I see who it's going to.
Let's go.
Oh,
Rod Colburn.
96.1, I think was his number. I don't even remember anymore.
There's so many numbers on that team.
No, come on.
Let's go.
Okay.
Who is that, Beth?
Derek Crane.
Thank you. All right.
0 points. Zero points.
This is a 0 points one. I can already feel it. I can already feel it.
Where are you gonna put yourself, Derek?
It's not about me. It's about Beth. Where does Beth put me?
It is about where you put yourself too, though.
Do you have the balls to say what Beth would say, though?
Oh man. Okay.
Are you saying I have balls? Thanks, Michael.
Okay.
Sweet.
I'm ready. I'm ready. Are you ready, Beth? No. Oh, come on. I know you worse than you know you. I don't know.
No, you don't.
We'll see.
All right, I'm ready.
Rod Colburn over.
Okay.
And then the 50-50 split. I probably did this wrong, but the 50-50 split, I said Gertner rated and I'm underrated.
You know, I love your confidence, but you only got one right, and that was Rod Colburn being overrated.
Okay. The only reason why I put myself
rated, Derek.
I know. Wow. Okay. So the only reason why I did that was because I'm like, well, maybe the Bandit thing was like, maybe that puts me a little underrated. But
I figured Beth would have felt bad not saying you're underrated, so that I thought you were right.
Yeah. Yeah. See, I should get a half point there, Beth. All right.
No.
No.
You're getting 1 point, bud. All right, Michael's turn.
Landon likes a spinning wheel.
I did it for Landon.
Thank you.
Jordan Paulson.
Why did TJ Smith's name just get so big?
That's huge.
Okay.
Josh Davidson.
This is what's going to happen. I already know. Going into the last thing, I'm going to be ahead, and freaking Michael is going to get a sweep.
Okay. And George Gertner Jr. So, this is actually kind of hard.
I think I know one of them. I just don't know what I want to do with the other two.
Man. I'm just looking at the names left.
I picked some good names.
Yeah, you did.
The only problem is you would get one more than I would.
So, no, I like that because then it's not that we go through the whole list. It's just that there's going to be some names that will be left. So after you're done, what you're saying is this will be the last round for me.
Right.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. That's why when you said 39, I was like, wait, that doesn't divide by 2. But whatever, 42, or 36.
Okay. I'm ready.
I'm gonna go thinking like Beth. Paulson under. Gardner rated. Davidson over. For 3.
You got no points.
Oh! He choked!
What?
Paulson overrated. Davidson rated. George Jr. underrated.
I could see that. I feel like Big George is an underrated driver. I could see that.
But Beth always talks so highly about Jordan Paulson, so that's why I was like, that one's got to be under. That was the one I was confident in.
No, I mean I can talk highly about them, but it's all different classes.
See, this is what's hard about this game is it's not factual. It's Beth's truth. That's what we
Right.
should call this, Beth's truth. All right. So for my final round, I have 4 points. Michael has
3.
3. Okay. That's the spinning wheel, Landon. All right.
TJ Smith.
Just
That
curious, Beth.
That one's hard right off the rip.
Yeah. Just curious, Beth. How many names did you not put on?
What do you mean? I mean, I got some help, but like, I wasn't gonna put George Jr. Like, I know a lot of these guys. I don't think you guys realize. I grew up at the racetrack. I didn't just start.
Hey, Beth, I don't know if you've known this, but I've raced against every single one of these guys except Preston Rue.
There you go.
That makes me feel kind of old. All right, say the name.
Jake Cuba.
I hope you get Matt Reipel just to completely this up for you.
That's the one name I hope you get. Frickin' A. Frickin' oh.
Preston Rue.
This one's hard though.
Yeah, good luck rating Preston Rue off his 2 career wingless races.
Yeah. The other thing that I noticed is that all these numbers have 6s in them. 69, 6, and 26.
Really? Oh.
Man.
Okay, I'm ready when you are.
We should take a commercial break so I can figure this one out first. Jeez. Watch this one. The one that I don't put any effort in and I just wing it is the one I sweep. Man. See, the thing is I want to ask a question, but I don't.
You can ask a question.
How do you know TJ Smith?
I know I talked to TJ about it, and we were talking about him because we're like, oh my god, we need a sponsor like him, because his sponsors give him like tables full of brake clean. I'm like, we need that. So I was talking to him, and I was like, yeah, and we're talking. He's like, oh yeah, he used to race wingless, and I also know because Ralph's chassis was
One of his?
one of TJ Smith's chassis. It was TJ Smith's, then it was Tim Cox, and then it was Ralph.
Okay. That's all I needed to know. Kind of helped me to get 0 points here. TJ Smith underrated, Jake Kuba rated, and Preston Rue overrated.
You got 3 points.
Son of a...
No shot. No shot. Oh my goodness.
Okay, Michael?
I can't believe I swept one. All right, spit it, Beth. Oh my goodness. Michael, I'll let you allow, like, we should have had that in the beginning. Like, we could ask 1 question or 2 questions throughout the game.
Greg can't tell.
I don't even know like how your question helped you, honestly.
I just asked because I was like that. Ooh, that's a good one.
That's Johnson.
No, because like I was
Okay.
TJ was either going to be rated or under, but the way she talked about him so highly, I was like, it's got to be.
Good news is I'm about to sweep this one.
I think you are too.
Can I just say it and you can tell me I'm right?
Oh, hold on. Let me write it down because I like having records.
Yeah, let her write it down so that she can't backtrack.
And then what was the last one?
Shank.
No. Craig.
Campbell Johnson Shank.
Yep, it was Shank.
All right. I'm
This
ready.
This one's easy in my opinion. Shank under, Campton rated, Seth Johnson over.
You got 1 point.
You have these opinions, honestly.
Seth is over, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was going to go the other way.
Unbelievable.
I don't think a lot of people give Campton credit for when he does wingless races.
Hey, you should talk to Nathan about how much he loves Campton.
I'm okay.
He doesn't like him.
I know.
Wow. All right, so the 3 names left: Zelsky, Hafford, Matt Reipel.
Zelsky under.
Michael, you want to let's Beth just write it down and we'll see if Michael and I can tag team this thing and get it.
Okay.
Okay. The tough one is Zelsky.
Yes.
I wasn't talking to you.
Yeah. Yes.
She thinks very highly of taters.
Yep.
The easy one's Rifle.
Yeah.
I love how you said, I'm not talking to her. She still answers everything we say.
Yeah.
Man. Okay, so Michael, would you say Allen under, Zelsky rated, Reipel over? Or would you put Zelsky under, Tater rated? Because
I would probably go Zelsky under, Tater's rated, Reipel over, because I think Zelsky is very talented on the track and on social media. I think Taters, you kind of get exactly what you're shopping for. But that's my opinion. Thinking like Beth, I'd probably say Taters under, Zelsky rated, Reipel over.
Is that a sweep? Because I would do Zelsky under, Tater rated, Reipel over.
You swept then.
Okay.
That's what I said the first time.
Well, I thought you were going. Okay, yeah. You guys swept the board. Whoa.
There we go. And finally, the king has fallen. Michael.
That is a technicality.
That is definitely a technicality. I feel like I don't feel as good winning that because I know it's not factual. It's just Beth.
It is factual. My opinions are above everyone else's.
Sure.
Okay, Beth. So for the next game you make, you have to make it statistic based.
I hate statistics. This is not going to go well.
You hate statistics. You hate pronouncing statistics.
I stuck at pronouncing everything. Okay, English is so get along.
Statistics are easy. You don't even have to form an opinion.
Yes, opinions are easier. I'm very
who is the winningest driver in Wisconsin wingless history by features? Then you go from 2016 all the way up to the present day, and you just add all those numbers up, and you go, oh, wow, Ryan Zelsky. Like, those are the easy
It's all on the Wisconsin Wingless website, too.
Yeah. If you want to base it off of Wisconsin Wingless or Wilmot Raceway.
Preferably Wilmot Raceway.
Yeah, preferably. Like, you do Wilmot. That would actually be a kind of a tough one. The winningest non-wing drivers at Wilmot.
Yeah, because you can't get any of the freaking results.
Yeah, you can.
It's all in the point standings.
It's all. Just go to the point standings, click view all, and it gives you top. It gives you wins, top fives, top tens. How many?
It only goes back to 2020.
Well, yeah. That's why you have to clarify 2020 to present day.
Haven't you noticed how like a lot of the stuff that Derek and I do, we always say since 2020.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but it's stupid.
There's one that I actually found that I could probably get 2019, and that's through Tiny Horse Racing. So there's a hint of what class it would be if I did it. But yeah, 2020 is when I went to my race pass. I wish they left a link of like where they were before so you could backtrack that, but I don't know.
I could tell you every street stock winner of 2016.
Ooh, that would be a good game for Michael to host.
But that's a hard one because there was only one duplicate winner that year.
2016?
Yeah. One guy won 2, and then 8 guys won 1.
Ooh. Okay, yeah. Maybe well, we got to give Michael a break because out of all the games we've played, no, Beth, shush. Out of all the games we played, Michael's games are the hardest.
I am American. I have the right to speak.
And our listeners are well aware of that.
Yep, exactly. I make it known.
Oh my goodness. Oh.
Okay.
Yeah, you can't set me up like that, Beth. Come on now.
Nope.
Come on.
Nope.
No,
stop. I'm taking away your right now.
I'll just mute you.
No. No.
Wah, wah.
Yeah.
Honestly, I just want to spend one episode where it's just you guys and I'm just in the background doing sound effects.
Dude, we could do that.
That'd be
I have a feeling that in the
That sounds so
character
sweet.
swap episode, you will be you'll be you got the fun character.
Did you just news leak, Derek?
Derek.
Maybe stick
Who's
around.
the fun character? Is that me?
Stick around. So this is actually a good segue. So since the Wilmot season is over, we are actually going to be taking a week off next week. So next week there will be no episode. But when we come back, we'll be having some Champions Edition. So we're going to have some interviews with all the Wilmot champions, including Adam Taylor. So that will be fun.
Facebook comment, by the way.
Landon loves that. Landon loves
So
that.
famous.
But then, the beginning of October, we're doing a character swap episode, so that one will be fun. I'll save the best for last. So, I will be doing Michael.
This is so sweet.
Beth will be doing me, and Michael will be Beth.
If you were to only listen to one episode of the Bench Racing Podcast for the rest of your life, make sure it's that one.
I feel like I'm gonna be so humiliated after that episode that I think I'm gonna just go off the face of earth.
And that means that episode, Beth, who is playing Derek, will have to set the whole episode up with doing a game, with the topics, with whatever else is going on. So it's going to be a train wreck, and you're not going to want to miss that one. It's going to be like the Street Stock feature
Shut
on
up.
Friday night. We're going to start with like all our listeners, and by the very end, we'll have 3 listeners still listening. Oh, man. And then don't forget.
Or it could be the most listened to episode we have.
So
I
I'm
think there's
going
a
to
good
give
chance it
a
might
little leak here. Little leak too. I'm pretty sure be ready to have the camera on, because I think it's not going to be live, but I think I'm going to actually use our cameras for the whole episode so people can see us. So that's a hint of how far I'm going into this.
Oh, I'm going so far. Okay, I got this. I'm just gonna get khaki shorts.
Khaki shirts. The one thing that people can't see when I'm sitting here, that's what you're going to wear.
Oh, shit. I forgot we're sitting. I'm gonna get. Do I get a baby doll to be Landon?
Do that. Okay. Hey, don't leak it. Just be ready. So that one's going to be
I'm
the
going all out.
beginning of October. So that one's going to be fun. I did leak it. I forgot if I did or didn't leak it. So that one's going to be fun. And then also November 17th, we have our annual Benchies. So please, if you're not following the Bench Racing Podcast on Facebook, please head over there, because we're going to have 20 some awards, but they're not all given the same way. Some are fan voted, some are our opinions on who should get it, and others are statistics. So for the fan votes, you're going to have to, next week, there'll be a post. You have to nominate the driver, crew chief, team, or whatever. And if you see it, just because you saw it, don't think that they're not in, because I am picking the top 5 most nominated nominations. And then from there, then it'll go into the voting, and then my wife will compile it together. So at the live Benchies at Sprecker's Brewery, I won't even know who won those awards until one of us opens the envelope. So yeah. Do you guys have anything else?
So proper. There's gonna be envelopes.
Yeah. We go real hard, you know. Anything else to add, Beth?
Yeah, actually, I don't have the list of the Benchies, so I'm gonna need a new list.
The Benchies. They're your
Like-
awards?
Yeah, I lost it.
Oh, it's in Messenger.
It's not there. I must have scrolled past it.
Yep, it's a new thread because I didn't want this to happen. But
Oh my god, it is a new thread. I'm going through the wrong one. Okay, there we go.
it says like Benchies or worse or something. So yeah, so
Yeah.
that'll be that. But yeah, it's hot
Oh, yeah,
down
me and
here.
Michael got into a fight.
Who did?
Me and Michael got into a fight in this group chat.
Oh yeah, I did see that. maybe maybe next or the next episode we should have a segment called healing. We can talk this through. I did see it and I was like, how do I just say, like, I forgot what I had to say, but I just said it. I was like, yeah.
It wasn't a fight, it was a disagreement.
It was a big fight. Like, hands were thrown through screens.
Okay, now you're gonna get me arrested because you're a minor.
Yeah.
Oh, thanks for reminding me. I love being a minor. Oh.
Yeah, I can't wait till you turn 18 and you can't use that. So, all right. Well, that's been this episode of the Bench Racing Podcast. We thank you for spending your time with us and look forward to talking more racing with you in 2 weeks. Until then, peace out, Girl Scout.
Peace.
Bye-bye.
It's the ultimate ride. It's the all night.